Hi guys, this is Alan here today, and today we are going to be going through a PC build for $1,000, 1,000 Australian dollars. So currently the month is 9th of July, and we do still have the 7th generation Kaby Lake CPUs. We are expecting new CPUs in the last quarter of the year, which will have i9s and stuff. So I guess as time goes by, this build will get cheaper to build, so that's pretty good as well. There's also some things that I do want to change, and some things that I just leave. But they cost a bit extra, so I've just kept it pretty basic. Anyway, let's get into this build. So for the CPU, we have an i5 7600K. We're just going by MSY prices, so that's $329. The GPU is going to be a 1050 Ti. We were going to go with the 1060, but the 1060 was nearly $230 more, which is quite expensive, and considering that it's a first time build and that we just want to get our feet a bit wet in the water, then the 1050 Ti was pretty perfect for that. So that's the ASUS PH GTX 1050 Ti 4GB version. So that's $239. As for the motherboard, we just go with an ASUS B150M Pro Gaming Intel B150 motherboard, and that costs $78 from MSY. For the memory, so the memory we've actually decided to go with a branded type of memory. Normally myself, I would just go with the cheapest, which would be just a no brand name. But today we've decided to go with a Corsair Vengeance LPX, 16GB of RAM, so two RAM, 6 of 8 GB, and that's $189 from MSY. As for storage, we are going with a SanDisk 120GB SSD. Now this is the cheapest thing that we could find, and if you want more storage, you can always buy a hard drive. So that's $74 from MSI. As for the case, we just picked the cheapest case that we could get. It's a Shure SHAW GT-GM5. So that's $35 from MSY. And the PSU, we decided to go with a Thermaltake PS LTP 0650 NPC WAU to 650 watts, and that's $59. So the total will be $1,003. Now, if you wanted to take it up a notch and you wanted to, say, go with a SanDisk 240GB of storage, that's gonna cost you. That's gonna round up to $1,048, and if you want to step it up and get 1060, it's gonna cost you $1,278. So it's really up to you. You can also buy from the US, but personally I just pick up from MSY, so you don't have to pay for postage. Yeah, so that's really the build. If you have any questions, or if you have any suggestions, then please leave that in the comments below. Otherwise, do subscribe. I'm going to come up later with a $700 build and a top tier build at $1,500.